Here we are going to talk about the OpenStreetMap. So like I mentioned earlier, one of the most famous example to the VGI is the OpenStreetMap. So the OpenStreetMap was created by you can say a person in the UK, United Kingdom, who is called the Steve Cost, and the reason that he created the OpenStreetMap is because he recognized that the map the resource of the maps they are usually controlled by the government, and when everyone even scientists they want to use those maps to do their scientific work, they need to pay a certain like a large amount of money or to apply for those maps, and then sometimes they don't even get approved to utilize those maps. So and it's actually he recognized that it's a very big problem, and it damaged and hinder the development of the science, development of the science, and also the development of some applications. So he recognized that problem, and then he started this OpenStreetMap you can say project. So the idea for the OpenStreetMap project is to create and also distribute free geographic data for the world, and then they basically think that well, with the advance of the web technology, they have the ability to create the Web 2.0 application and allow people to like digitize the maps online. And then those you can say information contributed by the volunteers will be also freely available for everyone to use. Okay, so well, basically that's the reason over here. As you can see, they started the OpenStreetMap because most map that you think you think of as free, actually it has some restriction on their use and restricted by the local governments, and then so it prevents people to create creative and productive or like unexpected applications. So and basically the OpenStreetMap was created to solve this problem. Okay, so how exactly does the OpenStreetMap works? So I believe many of you should already know already. Kind of like there are many ways, different ways to create maps on the OpenStreetMap. What you can do is you can bring you can say a GPS recorder, and then you can record the trajectory, your trajectory, and then you can upload your like GPS trajectory to the OpenStreetMap. And then to map those to map the street networks, and on the other hand, you can go to the OpenStreetMap platform, and then you can also see the you can say high resolution satellite images or area photos. And what you can do is you can start digitizing the world and create different features, and then to attach different properties, similar to the Wikimapia example that we mentioned earlier. So that's basically the OpenStreetMap, and in fact, actually, in my personal opinion, I think OpenStreetMap is, if I remember it correctly, OpenStreetMap it is newer than Wikimapia, but however, OpenStreetMap is more famous than Wikimapia, and when you use when you talk about the VGI, most people know that the OpenStreetMap is one famous example of the VGI. And here actually we have two videos that I want to show you, but however it will be shown in the class. So the first one is the 2008 year of edits. So basically OpenStreetMap has what they call the flash show, and to indicate each of the edits in that certain year, and then this is the video for that. And the other one is that OpenStreetMap has a similar, like kind of like the specific project, like the Tomnot projects as well. So what I'm trying to say is that if there is any disaster, and then OpenStreetMap, they will encourage volunteers to focus on that region, and then to create the corresponding updated map for the disaster management purpose. And this was one of the project which is called Project Haiti in 2010. So there was a large earthquake and tsunami and damaged the Haiti city a lot. So they OpenStreetMap they create this project to encourage volunteers to digitize the Haiti city, the Haiti city electronic map. So here is the some statistics from OpenStreetMap, which is in like 2013. So it has been a long time, quite a long time ago. But however, even at that time, you can see some crazy numbers over here. So for example, at that back in the 2013, the number of users is more than like 1.7 million users, and the number of new users per day is about more than 1,000, and the uploaded GPS point is 4 billion plus, and number of buildings digitized on the OpenStreetMap is more than 78 million, and the road length is 34 million kilometers, and as you can see, because everyone can modify and can digitize the map on the OpenStreetMap, and so the OpenStreetMap actually changes every minute. So every minute there's a new update on the OpenStreetMap. So that is very crazy statistics, and some people also create some events for people to like create maps together, and that was actually pretty famous, and I think still even now it's still pretty famous right now. And but however, when I'm trying to view this OpenStreetMap is also not only from what it is and what it can help us to achieve, but also on the system architecture, the system requirements of the OpenStreetMap as well. So as you can see, because OpenStreetMap changes every minute, and as you also already know that OpenStreetMap they provide their own tile map service. So those tiles they should be updated frequently as well to serve to match with the new data that they receive. But however, the tile generation or tile rendering it takes time and also the CPU. So it's not so easy to take care of from the system point of view. So in this case, this is the OpenStreetMap, like you can say architecture, and they have some certain spatial design in their system so that they can accommodate these high frequency updates. So I'm not going to dig into the detail, but however, if you want to know it, you can feel free to search online. And what I know is that they are using they store the map tiles in the memory. That is one of their design, and the other design is that they only update the tiles that is required by users, and they will only focus on those map tiles and to create to spend the time and also computing resource to generate to update those tiles. So that means they like allocate their computing resource to where it is necessary. So that also means that if there is even if there is a certain region that they have some data, but however there is no user requiring those new updated map tiles, then in this case they won't like trigger the update event every minute whenever it receive a new data. So that is based on my understanding, that is how OpenStreetMap try to adjust their you can say workflow or procedure of creating and supporting the tile map service, and to accommodate with the high updating frequency from the VGI.